Hello, I'm Big Gravy with Big Gravy Barbecue. Today I'm going to show you how to put together a brine to make your Thanksgiving turkey kick ass. We're going to start with some of the ingredients that go into this super simple brine in order to bring that moisture to your turkey that sometimes lacks. First of all, we're going to start with 1 cup of brown sugar, light or dark, doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and add that to the pot here. Then we're going to take 1 cup iodized salt. What this does, it kind of helps draw that moisture into the turkey in order to make it super moist. We're going to take black pepper, 1 tablespoon. If it's heaping, that's fine, but you don't want to undercut it, so make sure you get plenty on there. It looks like that'll do about fine. Now we're going to add the apple juice. This right here is good for so many things as well as this brine, and we'll cover that later. We're going to go ahead and add that here to the mix in order to be able to break it up some, help it dissolve a little bit. Two quarts, by the way. Your average bottle, 2 quarts, doesn't matter if it's cheap or expensive, it's going to taste the same, so save the money, buy the more economical kind. Now we're going to add the 2 quarts of water. Same thing, helps dilute it a little bit. It's going to help also make sure this water and that apple juice and the sweetness gets into that turkey so you can taste it later. Now once you got all that in there, you're going to take a time to give it a good mix in. You want to stir it around for a few minutes. Make sure you get all the spices and ingredients mixed up really well in here and dissolved well, because otherwise it's going to have a problem getting into the meat, so you can get the full flavor out of this. We're going to go ahead and let this sit for a little while. When we come back to you, we're going to show you how to add the turkey to this. Set up, the salt's dissolved, the sugar dissolved, this mixture's ready to go. Before we get to that point, we're going to have to get this bird ready. Start that by obviously removing the package. Then we're going to take the giblets and the neck from inside this bird, set it aside. I have no use for that right now. Now we're going to take this bird, put it under the faucet. We're going to go ahead and rinse it off inside and out, ensuring that it's relatively clean. And then we're going to take the bird and we're going to submerge it in the gallon of brine that we've made. Put a lid on it. We're going to put it in the refrigerator and we're going to leave it there for no less than 12 hours. Now, I'm doing 2 birds, so therefore I've had to triple my brine recipe. That's to ensure that I'm going to be able to have enough liquid to cover 2 birds in this insulated ice chest. This process is going to go like this. I'm going to go ahead and open this ice chest. I'm going to take this brine, which has been tripled from the recipe I gave y'all earlier. I'm going to pour it into this ice chest. Just like that. Let me tell you, triple the brine, triple the weight. This is a heavy guy right here. Now we're going to take the bird gently, placing it into the brine. Making sure it completely submerges. Let all the bubbles come out. It's going to spit at you. You're going to survive. And then once we get that in there, we're going to take the ice, along with the other bird I'm going to put in here in a little while. We're going to go ahead and put a layer of ice on top of this. Now, you're going to want a good thick layer in order to be able to ensure that it stays cold while it sits for the 12 or so hours it's going to be in there. That way in the morning, nice and brine, we'll pull them out, ready to go cook. To recap, we've got the brine finished, poured into the ice chest, 2 birds, bunch of ice on top. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and button this thing up, let these things chill out overnight, and we'll see them tomorrow about noon.